welcome to Hillsborough on the final day of the championship season, where Sheffield Wednesday, needing at least a point for any chance to avoid relegation, will host Brentford, who know a win will see them champions, while a loss could see them drop into the playoffs. It's a stunning end to the season, and kickoff is just moments away. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 11 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, and it is the final day of the championship season and we need a win to guarantee ourselves going up as champions. If we lose, we could find ourselves going into the playoffs. Now, the other games we need to watch here: Forest away to QPR, Forest a second, Blackburn a third, they are away to West Brom. So they definitely have tougher games than what we have, but at the other end, because the other game we'll look at here is Warsaw against Bristol Rovers, our former club, of course. They're in 21st, Wednesday are in 22nd. If we go and have a quick look at the league table, they're joint on points. So we can win, we can both stay, we'll get ourselves promoted and also save Warsaw from relegation. I could keep Warsaw in the division after all if we can beat Sheffield Wednesday. That will be guaranteed. So yeah, it's a big, huge even game that we have coming up here. Now, we're also going to have our end of season awards after the game, and also your chance to vote in our goal of the season competition to choose which goal is our goal of the season. But this is all about seeing if we can get ourselves promoted. If we can win the league, that's what's all about here, isn't it? So let's go and have a quick look at what we're doing here. And you can see we are the favourites despite being away from home. We have a decent-ish record against Sheffield Wednesday historically, but not ideal. We did beat them 3-1 early on in the year, but if I remember correctly, it was a bit of a tough game for us. Their form is inconsistent. We are in strong form. Their manager is Dan Petrescu. Haven't heard that name for a while, but we can see there he's a decent manager. He's been in charge for 141 days, 142 days even. They're a cautious, standard playing style. We are expecting this sort of a formation from them, so defensive playing into the cautious. They did win last time out against Villa, despite Grealish's best efforts there. We can see there they were narrow, they were compact. Getting down the sides of them is probably going to be a good outlet for us. We can see there their passing network, their key passes as well. A little bit all over the shop, but not afraid to hit that early pass, are they? Let's have a look at the team that we are sending out, and we can see it here. It is, now we do have a small injury to Gunnarsson. He's not really fit for this one. He's 4 days away. I think it was a groin strain. So it's going to be Balakome that comes in to play in goal for us. He's a good goalkeeper, so it's no disappointment that he's there. He's very capable, but obviously having not played most of the year, you'd rather he was there. Simpsons and Rasic, they at the back, they've been really good for us. Souquet down the right, who has been on fire at the end of the season, and Thompson coming in to play down the left-hand side. We have Garner as the anchor man. It's Diola, Rooney, and Baptiste in midfield. It's Touaizi and Penaranda up top. It all comes down to this. Now, of course, if we were to successfully get promoted today and not have to go through the playoffs, this will be Wayne Rooney's last game of his career. So it would be nice to send him out on a high. We can see the way everyone's lining up here, more or less as expected. There's some decent names in there as well in their team. Go Massalongo. Hopefully he has a quiet game for us. And let's have a look here. What do we want to say? Do it for the supporters. I think it's one of these. You've just got to take the pressure right off today. Carry on where you finished off last time out. We've got a great chance. Alright, let's try that actually. Let's try that. We were quite good, weren't we, last episode? So we'll just tell them to carry on. Keep calm, carry on, boys, and go win me a title. Alright, and here we go. Final day drama at Hillsborough, and also around the rest of the league. This would be a stunning final day, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Sky Sports would absolutely be loving this. We've picked up 2 early knocks to Souquet, and just 1 early knock there to Souquet. Do we have an option on the bench? Not really. So hopefully that's not too serious. It's a twisted knee. So that's not the best start, is it? Let's demand a little bit more here early on. We could switch Thompson over there and bring Penaranda on down the left. He's on a booking now as well. We might have to make a change. That's not ideal, of course. We just need to match both Blackburn and Forest results here. So we don't necessarily have to win, though certainly we don't want it to be we don't want to be relying on results elsewhere. Here we go with Thompson. Can he get across into the box? It's deflected down. It's there for Souquet. What's his twisted knee like? He gives it to Baptiste. Blackburn's in the lead. That's not great for us. It's Souquet. Souquet in there for Penaranda. It's blocked away. Baptiste! Oh! So unlucky. A decent save from their goalkeeper. Is the highlight going to continue? It looks like it is. What we don't want to do here, obviously, is fall behind. Saramento gets into the box. Don't do this to me. Balakome's there, and he makes the save as well. Okay. We're looking a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious. Let's try and get it into half-time. Rooney over a free kick. Can he deliver some quality? Of course he can. It's Rasic! And that's over the bar as well. Almost a perfect end to the first half there, but it hasn't been a great showing from us. Other games here. Let's have a look at other games. Warsaw is winning. Go on, boys. Where's Forest? Where's Forest? Where's Forest? Where are they? They're away, aren't they? Over here. QPR is beating Forest. That's amazing. And West Brom is drawing Blackburn. So as things stand, we are champions. But obviously, we need to be a little bit better than that second half, don't we? Let's just say, okay, we'll have to say we're unhappy with that. We've got apprehensive. We're going to have to take Souquet off, aren't we? We'll have to do that, I think. Garner, as ever, is just sitting in there and doing a wonderful job. Penaranda's looking nervous. You're fine, mate. Come on. So we'll take off the right back. What's Thompson like over there? Can he do it? He can. He's only left-footed, but it's going to have to do, I think, isn't it? And Penaranda comes on down the left. Yeah, I mean, a twisted knee, that is the sort of thing that can get worse, isn't it? So we'll have to make that change. And hopefully, it's a big loss. Of course, Souquet has been very good for us at times this season, going down that that right-hand side. We are still essentially dominating the game here. We just need to get that goal, don't we? An hour has been played. Rooney over another free kick now. Where's the quality? There it is. It's over the bar again by Touaizi this time. Let's tell him to concentrate. What can we do? Let's maybe... Do we lower the tempo? Or do we raise the tempo? Let's exploit the flanks. Raise the tempo, pass into space. Let's try that. See how that goes for us. Rooney is looking a little bit tired out there. He's not having his best game. Alright, do we need to make some changes here? Maybe we do. Alright, let's get the wizard on. Let's get the wizard on for Touaizi, who's not having a great time of things up there. Can he play as a pressing forward? As a poacher. I don't hate the idea of a poacher, actually. And let's get Penaranda maybe as the pressing forward. And that's two styles, so we will definitely want to keep one up our sleeves, won't we, just in case. The way things are going so far, I think we may have done enough. I haven't seen any scores come through from the Forest game. I haven't seen any scores come through from from the Blackburn game other than 2-2. There's West Brom winning. There's, Rasic over the bar. So Blackburn are losing. Blackburn have lost, almost certainly. That means we will be getting promoted. We've got 5 minutes here. Can we go and win the game on the final day? Send Wayne Rooney out in style. Come on, Wazza. Ball forward. It's headed away. Penaranda picks it up. Can he get across into the box? It's blocked away again. We should pick it up with Diola. It's there for Penaranda. Cross comes in. It's headed away again. Are we going to get caught out with too many men forward here? Garner comes back. He gets himself sent off. Oh, we're going to be missing him first game of next season. We've got 4 minutes now to see out here with just the 10 men. Rooney, no, we still want you as advanced playmaker, please, mate. Go on attack, see if you can go and get yourself a goal. We probably just want to make sure that we are seeing this out now, don't we? We're unlikely to win it with 10 men, you would say. So maybe we've just got to make sure we see this out. I think we've definitely been the better team. You know, I think every highlight we've had has been for us. Tell them to concentrate. Have we done it? Did Forest win? We've done it. We've done it! Oh, amazing, amazing! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of the team. I mean, they were horrible in February, a horrible loss of form. But, you know, they gathered themselves up incredibly and they come back and be crowned champions. Oh, that is amazing. I'm so happy for the fans as well. I hope they enjoy this. And I tell you what, I cannot wait to get into the Premier League next season. So there we go, champions on the final day. We deserve to win the game. So I don't think, you know, not the best performance, but we do send Wayne Rooney out a champion. We've won 3 league titles in a row. So that's good. What do we say to that? You're champions, boys. Just go and enjoy it. And even better than that is we've kept Warsaw in the division. They did manage to get themselves a point, so we didn't really do it all ourselves. They had to go and get a point on the final day to do it. But Warsaw stay in the championship, and that is incredible. But we are league champions, which is nice. Forest, they what did they do? They must have lost. No, they drew QPR, so they got a late penalty there. So if we had lost, it would have cost us a title if Wednesday got a late goal there. And Blackburn, they kind of crapped the bed, didn't they? 5-2 they ended up losing on the final day. So they go into the playoffs. So that's the final league table there. But that has been a very, very nice way to end the season, isn't it? We've won 3 league titles in a row. We'll do well to win the Premier League next year. So that probably ends our run. But in consecutive years, we've now won League 2, League 1, and then the Championship. Everything else here is set. Our budget for the Premier League, we have 42 million to spend, and we have 725 a week on wages. That's almost double what we have now. So that's gonna help. But we've got a lot of work to do this summer, don't we? To build now for the Premier League. That's going to be a big ask, a big summer transfer special next episode. But guys, wait right there, because now it is time for our end of season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the O2 in London, it's the Brentford end of season awards. Oh, thank you everybody. Wow. That's right. Sing it loud, sing it proud. We are indeed Premier League. What a season that was. A first season at Brentford I will long remember. We will be going up to the Premier League next season. We are champions of the Championship, and the people to thank for that are very much the players. So I think we should begin the evening by giving them all a hearty round of applause. Well done, boys. Well done. So proud. So proud. Okay, the first award this evening is the Golden Pen for this season's signing of the year. And, well, we made a few signings, but I think there was one that did stand out. Really made us a lot stronger defensively. He cost us £4 million from Manchester United. The winner is James Garner. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to this season's player with the worst discipline. And it proved to be, despite a couple of red cards late in the season, that consistency through the year won the award. With 7 yellow cards, the winner is Mads Roerslev. Next up, it's the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this season, it was a very impressive 95% that won the award. He's in a position where he needs to be accurate. The winner of the Golden Bullseye is goalkeeper Patrik Gunnarsson. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the player with the most assists. Now, we actually had a tie in this category this year, both players on 8 assists, but the man that wins because he did it in less appearances. So the winner of the Golden Spoon is Arnaud Souquet. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to the man who we can rely on, the player with the highest average match rating. And this guy came in on loan, and I don't think it's any exaggeration to say I don't think we'd be getting promoted if it wasn't for this man. He averaged 7.27 over the course of a season. We'd love to have you back next year, mate. He is Nabil Touaizi. The next award is the Golden Cross, awarded to this season's most injured player. And this season, he came in as a signing we were excited about at the start of the season. He missed 28% of the season. The winner of the Golden Cross this season is Adalberto Penaranda. Mate, you were very good when you played. Just would have been nice to see a little bit more of you, that's all. Just take your trophy and sit down. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to this season's baby of the team, the best young player. And we have a young squad for the most part. And hopefully, with my as long as I'm at the helm, we'll get a little bit younger still. But again, this man, we've already seen him up here once tonight. He was brilliant for us. The winner of the Golden Soother is Nabil Touaizi. The next award is the Golden Boot, one of the big ones, awarded to this season's top goal scorer. And goal scoring didn't always happen consistently for players, but did happen consistently for one man. I hope you haven't taken your seat, mate, because the Golden Boot winner with 19 goals is Nabil Touaizi. The next award is one that I know means a lot to the players. It is the Viewers' Player of the Season, as voted by you watching at home on YouTube. And this season, there was 4 nominees, of course, and you have voted this man the winner with 57% of the vote. And that man is, we're getting sick of the name, Nabil Touaizi. Alright, mate, yeah, if you just want to wait there, it might be a bit easier for you. Save the legs. Yeah. Alright, now before we get to naming this season's Player of the Year, we do need to acknowledge this season's Team of the Year. If you do just direct your eyes up to the board, you will see that the goalkeeper is Gunnarsson. The back 4 is Penaranda, Sorensen, Rasic and Souquet. The defensive midfielder is Baptiste. The midfield also has De Silva and Palaversa. Your wingers are Mbumbo and Kenos. And the striker is that man, Nabil Touaizi. Congratulations, guys. You've all had really good seasons. Alright, and now it is time to acknowledge the big one, this season's Player of the Year for Brentford in our promotion championship winning season. And, well, it's difficult always in a championship winning season to single out one player. But this season we've done that, as we do every year. There's only ever one winner, isn't there? And with 58% of the vote, your Player of the Year at Brentford is no one else. It's Nabil Touaizi. So there we go. That brings us to the end of our evening. Congratulations to Nabil and the other winner. Was there more than one? I don't think there was. It's been a really, really good season. But I think it would be wrong of us to let tonight pass by without acknowledging the man that led us to the title, that led us to promotion. And that is, of course, club captain, the retiring Wayne Rooney. Well done, Wayne. Get up here. Do you want to come up? Come up and say a few words. No, he's shy all of a sudden. Well, mate, it's been a stunning career. Thank you for playing for us this season. It's been an absolute honour to work with you. And it's been a stunning career, so well done, sir. But there we go. That is it for the evening. Thank you, everybody in the auditorium. Thank you for you watching at home. And I look forward to seeing you all next season in the Premier League. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So there we go, the end of season awards are done, and it was the Nabil Touaizi appreciation evening in the end, wasn't it? He dominated the awards. He was Player of the Year with 58% of the vote, ahead of Rasic and De Silva in second and third there. Given, I think a lot of that comes down to who was here for the entire season as well. Josh De Silva was the goal of the season as given by game. We'll come back to that in just a second. James Garner, the signing of the year. Difficult to argue, he was quite good, wasn't he, when he came into the lineup there. Touaizi also the young player. You can see the team of the year. If that's the formation it goes with, it's difficult to argue too much. I really did struggle to get anything I thought out of Mbumbo. I thought he was going to be a lot better than what I could get out of him. And Kenos kind of was sacrificed because we didn't have anybody to play on the left. But otherwise, I think it's maybe fair enough. Roerslev probably unlucky not to play it right back. And maybe I think Sorensen gets there because he played the entire season ahead of maybe Simpson, who I would sort of was first choice towards the end there. But otherwise, I think that's just about fair enough. Let me know what you think of the team of the season there in the comments. Other awards here. Touaizi was the Golden Boot winner with 19 goals. Touaizi was also the Golden Anchor with an average rating of 7.27. Assists, it got given to Souquet. Both he and Rooney had 8, but Souquet had less appearances. Gunnarsson was the pass completion Golden Bullseye winner with 95% completion. We don't give out Man of the Match awards on the night, but it would have been another one for Touaizi. And the golden card goes to Roerslev. He had enough yellow cards to see off the challenge of Rooney and Garner with their red cards. Now, there was a request to have the award winners listed in the description, so they're all down there for you if you want to go and have a closer look. But there we go, that is that. The season in review, we a little bit disappointing maybe in the Cup. I think we can definitely excuse ourselves losing to Arsenal, and away to Burnley in the Cup again was maybe understandable. But we won the league, that's the big one. Match of the season, the 3-1 win over Crystal Palace away from home was quite good, and I think we can all agree, the moment to forget, we all saw it on YouTube, the 2-0 home defeat to Millwall was a disgrace, wasn't it? We completely filled the stadium for the most part. I was only joint highest players used in the division. That is disappointing. I thought I would have won that this year, given that I did sign quite a few players through the season. Board are delighted with the club's progress. I think we're 3 years ahead of schedule, which is brilliant. What do they want for next season? They want us to play attacking possession football in the Premier League, sign players from lower divisions, and probably avoid relegation as well, right? Yeah, I'll just fight bravely against it. So there we go. We can play attacking football and just try our best to get relegated. But yeah, sell players, sign players to sell for a profit. I mean, we try and do this all anyway, and given the sort of club we are, that's really what we have to do, isn't it? We can see there the dressing room. We're going to have a big think about how we want to reshape the squad. Rooney, we know, is retiring. Kenos, if a bid comes in, given that I don't know if we're going to use wingers, he might have to leave as well. I'm not completely thrilled with Baptiste, to be honest. So it could be all change, but that's the way the dressing room is shaping up. We'll do that off camera. It'll just have to be a fight against relegation, won't it? Of course, Golden Cross goes to Penaranda. He signed injured, I think, and he missed a quarter of the season, so he gets that award. And the camp for next season, do we want to go to Portugal? What are our other options here? Where do we want to go? Let's go to the Alps. Let's go to Austria. All right, and the one last thing to quickly look at before we go to the goal of the season is the sort of the squad and how we played this year. I would like to get Touaizi back on loan. I don't know we don't know who we're going to be able to get, but he's someone I'd be interested in getting back. I'm very, very much interested in getting Versa back. I think he is, he probably is just about Premier League ready, isn't he? So I'd like to get those two guys back. There's a lot of players here, though, I think. Even the likes of Roerslev and Souquet, the right backs, they probably just about good enough for the Premier League, but I wonder if we could do a little bit better. It's one of these where I think anybody's going to be sort of up for grabs. Players who we didn't use, the Bard, he will stay. We might send him out on loan for next season, perhaps. We'll have to have a think about that. There's a couple of youngsters down here, but I think for the most part, probably from fours up, we'd have to have a look at Sam Burick. Did we get enough out of him? He's a good young player, though. Garner will be staying. Diola will likely be staying. Hammer will be staying. Pinnock, I would like to let go, to be honest. I just didn't quite impress me, even though his average match rating there isn't too bad. I wouldn't mind selling him on. But I think we have the basic sort of shape of a squad that is capable of battling away to survive relegation. I think what we need to do now is just maybe add a little bit of stardust in there and see how we go. But in terms of goals, rest of the squad, we can see Penaranda was up there, and Bumbo. Yeah, see, it really drops off, doesn't it? We're going to need to find some our Liao, if you followed the league series, to try and keep us in the league next year, I think. There wasn't really anybody else other than the two guys that ended up playing up front to get the goals for us. Assist-wise, Souquet, Rooney we know is retiring, and then again, it's relatively even, but I think we are going to need to score more goals next season. And average match ratings, we know Souquet won the award. Did he? No, it was Touaizi that won it, wasn't it? Anyway, Souquet was up there, Versa, the Wizard, Lewis Potter was up there. He'll, I think, be a big part for us next year. Rooney, Penaranda, Diola, we can see all the way down to everybody here who averaged above 7. Kenos was there. And then we go down to the guys that were just below. And that does make you worry just a little bit. If you can't play above 7 in the Championship, how are you going to cope with the Premier League? But that's all for next episode when we look to rebuild the squad. Any suggestions of who we need to let go, as ever, let me know in the comments or on the Discord channel as well. There's a link to that in the description. But let's go back to goal of the season here. Now, if you are new, you may not be aware of how this works. The game gave it to Josh Da Silva. That plus 3 others I deem worthy of goal of the season will be you'll be able to vote on it. Now, we've had to change the way we do this. It'll be similar, or it won't be similar, it'll be the exact same way that you voted for your Viewers Player of the Year. It'll be a little link down in the description, right at the very top. Click on that, and it will give you your chance to vote for the goal of the season. I'm sorry I can't do it in YouTube anymore, but they took away that function from me. So yeah, before that, obviously, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit thumbs up. Enjoy the league title over the weekend. I'll see you Monday for the summer transfer special as we build towards the Premier League. Like and subscribe, and here are our goal of the season competition compilation, starting with some honourable mentions. Take care. here are our top 4 goals from the 21-22 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.